Yo, chat, what's good? What's good, everybody? Bro, I already know what y'all are thinking. Speed, why are you always moving? Why are you so loud? Why are you so fast? Why do you act like somebody gave you 10 energy drinks before breakfast? First of all, I don't even know, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wish I had some secret laboratory under my house where I wake up, press a red button, and boom, maximum speed mode. But it is not like that. People always ask me, what's the secret? What workout did you do? What diet do you eat? What made you fast? How did you become successful? And everybody wants one answer. They want me to say, do this one thing for 30 days and your life changes. Nah, bro, it does not work like that. The real answer is probably less exciting, but way more powerful. I have always had energy. I have always been competitive. I have always wanted to do something big. And when I found streaming, I finally found a place to put all that energy. That is the truth. Before the cameras, before the millions of subscribers, before people were yelling my name in countries I had never even visited, I was just Darren from Cincinnati. I was a kid with a lot of energy. Too much energy, probably. I was always moving around. I liked sports. I liked competing. I liked running. I liked playing football, basketball, just being active, being outside, trying to be faster than whoever was next to me. That is why people called me Speedy. That name was not some genius business plan. I was not sitting there as a little kid like, let me create a globally recognizable brand. Bro, I was just fast. I was moving around. I had energy. People called me Speedy, and the name stuck. Then later, when I started making videos and streaming, it became IShowSpeed. But the thing is, the speed part was real before the channel. The energy was real before the views. The competitiveness was real before the world knew me. And I think that matters because a lot of people think they need to become somebody else to succeed. They think they need a whole new personality. They think they need to act cool, talk differently, dress differently, copy somebody who is already famous. Nah. Sometimes the thing people used to laugh at you for is the exact thing that can make you stand out. Maybe people say you are too loud. Maybe they say you care too much. Maybe they say you are too intense. Maybe you are awkward. Maybe you are obsessed with something nobody else understands yet. Maybe you are the kid who is always doing the most. Bro, I have been doing the most my entire life. And look where doing the most took me. But it did not happen overnight. Let me make that clear. Because people see the big streams, the travel, the football matches, the famous people, the crowds, the clips going viral, and they think I just woke up one day and the internet said, "Congratulations, you are famous now?" No, absolutely not. I started out making gaming content, NBA 2K videos, streams, just trying things. I was young, and I did not have millions of people watching. I did not have giant brands calling. I did not have famous athletes following me. I had a channel, a camera, games, and a reason to keep going. There were streams where barely anybody was there. And anybody who has created something knows what that feels like. You put your heart into something, you hit upload, you go live, and you are checking the numbers like, come on, bro, somebody pull up. Maybe a few people are watching. Maybe nobody is typing. Maybe your friends do not understand what you are trying to do. Maybe your family thinks it is just a phase. Maybe people at school are laughing. Maybe people say, why are you doing all that? But I kept doing it. That is one thing I can say for real. I kept going when the audience was small. And that is where the real work happens. Not when everybody is clapping for you. Not when the numbers are high. Not when your name is trending. The real work happens when nobody cares yet. That is when you find out if you really love what you are doing. Because when nobody is watching, there is no applause to keep you going. There is no proof that it will work. There is just you, your idea, and your decision. Do I stop because it is hard? Or do I keep going because I believe this can become something? I kept going. I was not perfect. Let's be real. I made mistakes. I had moments online that were embarrassing. I had moments where I got criticized. I had moments where people clipped me, clowned me, judged me, said I was immature, said I was doing too much, said I would never last. And bro, the internet does not forget anything. The internet got a memory like an elephant with Wi-Fi. One bad moment, one weird clip, one mistake. Boom. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody suddenly becomes your teacher, your coach, your manager, your uncle, your therapist, your whole family. And they are all typing in the comments like they know your whole life from one 20-second clip. But being judged publicly teaches you something important. You learn that you cannot build your life around avoiding embarrassment. If you are terrified of looking stupid, you will never try anything big. You will never start the channel because you are scared. People will laugh. You will never go to the gym because you are scared. Somebody will see you learning. You will never run because you are scared. You might be slow. You will never apply because you are scared they might say no. You will never take the opportunity because you are scared you might fail. And then one day, you look back and realize you were not protected from failure. You were trapped by fear. I would rather look crazy chasing something than look back wishing I had tried. That is real. When I started growing, people connected with me because I was not trying to be some perfect robot. I was emotional. I got excited. I got mad. I celebrated too hard. I reacted too hard. I cared too much. I still care too much. And yes, sometimes that means I am yelling at a screen like the game personally disrespected my whole bloodline. Sometimes I am acting like a FIFA match is the World Cup final. Bro, I know, but that emotion is real. That passion is real. People can tell when you are faking. You can have the best camera, the cleanest setup, the nicest clothes, the perfect thumbnail. But if you are not real, people feel it. They might click once, but they do not stay. What made people stay with me was that I did not hide my personality. I let people see the real energy. I let people see the excitement, the competitiveness, the frustration, the dreams. I let people see that I was a fan too. I love football. I love the game. I love Cristiano Ronaldo. Everybody knows that. I have said it a million times. I have celebrated him, argued about him, traveled because of football, watched matches with the same emotion as people all around the world. And then I got opportunities that younger me probably could not even imagine. I got to meet Cristiano Ronaldo. I got to be around footballers I respected. I got to travel to places where football is not just a sport. It is life. It is family. It is culture. It is pride. It is everything. When I traveled to countries across the world and saw people come out with that much love, that much energy, that changed me. Going live in places like Ghana, Nigeria, Indonesia, and other countries showed me something bigger than numbers. It showed me that if you are honest enough, if you are passionate enough, your energy can cross language barriers. Some people watching me do not speak exactly how I speak. Some people come from totally different backgrounds. Some people do not even watch gaming, but they understand excitement. They understand competition. They understand supporting somebody who is chasing a dream with everything they have. That is powerful. And as the content changed, I changed too. I did not stay only in my room playing games. I started doing more in real life. More travel, more sports, more challenges, more chances to put myself in situations where anything could happen. That is one of the biggest reasons my life grew. I stopped treating opportunities like they were supposed to be comfortable. I started saying yes to things that were bigger than me. Go to another country? Yes. Stream in front of huge crowds? Yes. Meet athletes I watched growing up? Yes. Get on a track against elite sprinters? Bro, yes. Why not? Now let me be honest about the running stuff, because people love to talk about it. I have always liked being fast. I have always been competitive with running. People have seen me race. People have seen me challenge athletes. I have gone up against Noah Lyles, one of the greatest sprinters in the world, and I have been around Usain Bolt, the fastest man in history. But let's not be delusional now, chat. These are world-class athletes. These are people who trained for years and years at the highest level. A content creator doing a public challenge or an exhibition race is not the same thing as officially competing at the Olympics. I am not going to lie and tell you I have some certified world record sprint time. That would be crazy. What is real is that I was willing to get on the track. I was willing to race in public. I was willing to lose in public. I was willing to be next to the best and see where I stood. That matters. Because the point of challenging yourself is not always to prove you are already the best. Sometimes it is to find out how far you have to go. Sometimes it is to feel the gap between where you are and where greatness really is. When you stand next to elite athletes, you understand that talent is not enough. Energy is not enough. Being naturally quick is not enough. The best people in the world have discipline behind the talent. They have years behind the moment you see. And that is why I respect athletes so much. People see a sprinter run for seconds. They do not see all the training, the recovery, the setbacks, the pressure, the repetition. People see footballers for 90 minutes. They do not see the work that built the ability. The same goes for content. People see the viral clip. They do not see all the streams before it. They see the big moment. They do not see all the boring days before it. They see the success. They do not see the uncertainty that came first. When people ask exactly how I train, exactly what I eat, exactly what routine made me look or move a certain way, I have to be honest. I have publicly shown physical challenges, sports, running, and workouts at different times, but I have never put out some complete magic program that made me who I am. I am not gonna fake one for you. There is no do 10 pull-ups and become speed program, bro. If there was, everybody would be barking at their monitor and trying to race Olympic sprinters by Tuesday. What I can say is that being active has always been part of my life. Sports gave me an outlet. Competition gave me fire. Movement gave me confidence. Running taught me that sometimes you have to go full speed, even when your lungs are burning and your legs are telling you, bro, sit down. Please, we are done. That is life too. Your mind will quit before your potential is finished sometimes. You will get tired. You will get embarrassed. You will get rejected. You will have days where nothing works. You will have days where you look at the views, the score, the money, the results, whatever it is, and think, is this even worth it? I cannot make that decision for you. But I can tell you what I did. I kept going. I kept making content when it was small. I kept expanding when people wanted to put me in one box. I kept traveling when the world felt bigger than anything I had known. I kept taking challenges even when I could lose. I kept believing I could do bigger things before there was proof. That last part is important. You have to believe before there is evidence. If you only believe in yourself after everybody else believes in you, then you are already late. The people around you are not always going to understand your vision at the beginning. How could they? They cannot see what is in your head. They cannot feel the obsession you feel. They cannot see the future you are trying to create. So you have to carry the belief first, not fake confidence, not standing in the mirror saying you are the greatest while doing absolutely nothing. That is not confidence. That is just talking. Real confidence comes from action. You want confidence? Keep promises to yourself. Tell yourself you are going to start, then start. Tell yourself you are going to practice, then practice. Tell yourself you are going to upload, then upload. Tell yourself you are going to train, then train. Tell yourself you are going to apply, then apply. Every time you do what you said you would do, you build trust with yourself. And when you trust yourself, you walk differently, you speak differently. You take bigger chances because you know that even if it goes wrong, you will not abandon yourself. That is what I have learned. I am not successful because I never failed. Bro, I have failed in public a lot. I am successful because failure did not get the final word. I am not successful because I was never criticized. I was criticized constantly. I am successful because I did not let criticism turn me into somebody scared to create. I am not successful because I had a perfect plan. I did not. I started with what I had, learned in public, made mistakes in public, improved in public, and kept moving. That is the real secret behind me. Not magic, not one workout, not one viral clip, not one celebrity moment, not one lucky stream. It is personality, yes. It is energy, yes. It is being competitive, being active, loving sports, loving content, and being willing to look foolish sometimes. But it is also consistency. It is risk. It is persistence. It is getting up after people laugh. It is turning the camera back on. It is putting yourself in places where something could happen. You cannot get a big opportunity if you never leave your comfort zone. You cannot build an audience if you never post. You cannot become stronger if you never struggle. You cannot become faster if you never run. You cannot become confident if you never do the thing that scares you. And no, I am not saying everybody needs to become a streamer. You do not need to scream at FIFA. You do not need to fly across the world. You do not need to race Noah Lyles and get humbled by professional speed. Please do not randomly challenge Usain Bolt unless you are ready to become a meme. What I am saying is, find your thing. Find the thing that makes you feel alive. Find the thing you can work on when nobody is clapping. Find the thing that people might not understand at first. Then give it somewhere to go. Put your energy into something. Your anger, your excitement, your weirdness, your competitiveness, your creativity. Do not waste it trying to become invisible. Build with it. Because the world does not need another copy of somebody already successful. The world needs the version of you that has not been made yet. I started as a kid with a nickname. A kid who liked sports, games, running around, competing, being loud, being passionate. I did not have every answer. I still do not have every answer. But I had enough belief to press go live. Then I pressed it again and again. And again, that is what changed everything. So if you are at the beginning right now, listen to me. If you have 10 views, keep going. If you have no support, keep building. If people are laughing, let them laugh. If you are scared, do it scared. If you fail, learn and come back better. Do not wait until you feel perfect. Do not wait until you have all the equipment. Do not wait until everybody approves. Do not wait for somebody to give you permission to become who you know you can be. Start ugly. Start small. Start nervous. Start with bad lighting, bad edits, no confidence, no audience, whatever. Just start. Because one day, the same thing that feels small and embarrassing right now could become the thing that changes your whole life. And when people ask you, what was the secret? You can tell them the truth. There was no secret. You just kept going.